on connecting East India to global markets through the World Trade Center network, which is presented by World Trade Center. I would request Mr. Sushil Mohata, Chairman of Merlin, and Mr. Harsh Bihani, Executive Director of Merlin Group, to come in conversation with Mr. Shantanu Ghosh, Head East, Cushman and Wakefield.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to be joined by Mr. Sushil Mohta, Chairman of Marlin, and Mr. Harsh Bihani. So, Sushil ji and Marlin both are synonymous and they need no introduction, and Harsh has been an integral part of Marlin. So, I don't want to recount on their achievements, and it's not required. I mean, everybody knows what Marlin is all about, and they are one of the topmost developers. So, without much ado, I want to kind of deep dive into the conversation with Sushilji and Harsh. So, what makes you think that Kolkata and East India is ready for such an iconic project?
Eastern India is emerging as India's next growth frontier. Our Prime Minister also believes in look-east policy. So when we talk about Eastern India, Kolkata is the integral part of the Eastern India. And I think that is the reason that with the future focus on the economic growth and the new GCC investments coming to our country, and the new policy of government of West Bengal, the new government which is very, very growth focused, it is the right time that we have World Trade Center now in Calcutta, which will be kind of a gateway for opening up possibilities of global business coming to Calcutta.
Yeah, guys, ladies and gentlemen, small announcement as we are running behind schedule and it's getting really late for lunch. So there's one more session before lunch which we decided to shift post-lunch. So this will be followed by lunch, and then kindly come back quickly for the next set of sessions. We will have 3 more sessions post-lunch, right? Thank you.
Thank you, Sambit. Thank you. So, Harsh, few unique features which you would like to kind of call out in this project.
Thank you, Shantanu. I mean, it is a fantastic project with, and it is a sort of first-time development in West Bengal where we are catering more to the people than the infrastructure. I think the amount of research that's gone into it is phenomenal. There's not a city that we've not covered just to try and understand what people need. There have not been researches or papers that we've not read about to try and understand the features that it should have. And hence, we've tried to get the best consultants on board just specifically for this project. The idea of Mr. Mohta and everyone at the team has always been to give it the best-in-class development that we could, targeting only the top tier, primarily the top tier corporates to come in, an ecosystem to thrive. Some of the specifics, by not taking too much time, would be we have about 2.5 acres, that is 1 lakh square feet of green area for people to come there and interact. There's going to be food court, there's going to be business clubs, there's going to be a 5-star hotel, so that when people fly in and out, given that we want to make it a global destination, they don't have to travel, or they don't have to even step out of the entire campus to just go and see anything. So, and the sort of gentry that we're trying to get into is also going to be is going to be a decisive factor as to what takes it to the next level. We are only looking at grade A clientele, and we're looking at catering whatever there need be with this specific development.
So these are kind of amenities that we are used to seeing in projects in Bangalore and Hyderabad. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, sir, it's like so there are quite a few number of upcoming projects in that catchment, right? So what makes you think that this World Trade Center will stand out from other projects?
Well, apart from physical infrastructure, the association with World Trade Center Association makes it different. We have in 90 countries, World Trade Centers, over 320 World Trade Centers are there. And we have the networking amongst those centers through that World Trade Center associations. So the global connectivity, the networking with the global clientele will create a differentiations as far as WTC Saltlake is concerned.
Thank you very much, sir. So, Harsh, it's like what kind of companies you are kind of targeting or eyeing in for this World Trade Center?
The entire vision is to have the top tier sort of corporates come in, be it across industries, be it GCCs, be it IT companies, be it manufacturing hubs. In fact, just to give you a list, we are going to make the phase one of the entire development operational very soon as the end of this coming year, which is about 0.6 million square feet. And the only people who've signed up for it, most of them are listed companies or GCCs. And no one's taken anything below 30,000 square feet. So we're looking at only very serious sort of people coming in so that the ecosystem is one which thrives in itself. If Mr. Mohta wants to add anything to that.
No, I think that's what.
So, just for the larger audience, like, is it confined to ITITS or other, companies who are into manufacturing or maybe, banking, they can also take space?
Primarily, the core people is IT, but we have a small 10% of the development which is open to non-IT. But the core or the ethos of the entire thing has been kept into IT. If we look at water availability, power availability, which is very important, 24/7 operations, security of top level. So those are some things that we look at. We did a very comprehensive study about what particular GCCs look at. What is their safety norms? What is their power norms? What is their development norms? What is their seating norms? All of it. And we've tried and integrated into it. Just to give you a small example, right? I think this will be the only development which had a flood consultant come in for this specific area. Because we don't want anything to interrupt the operations of the people coming in. We also have, we've taken a vertical transport consultant just to ensure that someone coming in does not have to wait more than 20 seconds at the lobby to go to their destination, because it spoils both the mood and the time of the person going in. So those are the sort of nuances that we have looked into while developing this entire ecosystem.
Thank you so much, Harsh. So you have been the flag bearer of Bengal for last few decades. Like, how do you think this World Trade Center will contribute to the, growth of the economy of West Bengal?
Well, World Trade Center will be like an anchor for the new age IT business, for the GCCs and those sorts who are looking for top-class business atmosphere, top-class infrastructure. So I think this will become a kind of gateway or a hub. That's what we aspire to. And one of the things I would like to add what Harsh said, that IT definition, ITITS definition is very vast in Calcutta, fortunately. And many kind of business are now considered as ITITES. So we are looking for top companies, but this includes many of the businesses which are not absolutely hardcore IT, but are relatively ITES, yeah.
So, sir, World Trade Center is not a brand. It's basically a network, right? So, how you think the companies in Bengal can kind of, leverage this network and, thrive in the, and thrive?
Well, we have already started in a small way some networking with the World Trade Center platform. Once the center is ready, we will have our own convention center and the networking area within the center. And also, we will have outbound, inbound delegations which are for the businesses. Like the chamber is doing this here for the tech summit. Similarly, World Trade Center also does this. Like in Taiwan, there is a World Trade Center which has got 500,000 members. So most of the business houses are member there. So we intend to do the membership drive and help the companies to network with each other.
Very nice, sir. In fact, this is need of the hour. Like, we need a ecosystem which needs to handle the present companies in Bengal to kind of, thrive in time to come. So, looking at it, 5 to 10 years time, how do you want to kind of, foresee that, the overall business ecosystem is spanning out?
Well, I think the success of Calcutta will depend how many global companies and GCC of international standard, and as somebody was mentioning, NCC, the National Capability Centers, we can get to Kolkata. But with this outreach program of government and a fast-moving, fast decision-making government, I'm confident that things will emerge and they will become very positive atmosphere. They will create a positive atmosphere for companies to come and set up their businesses in Calcutta, and that is why we are making this World Trade Center ready infrastructure, so that when companies are ready, they will have the space to, come and set up their operations.
So, one interesting question, like if you have to describe the vision behind WTC, what will that be?
Our vision is to make this World Trade Center, Saltlake, as gateway to connect Eastern India. It's talent, enterprise, innovation with the opportunity of the global economy. We want it to make it as a hub, a connection point, a melting pot.
Very nice, sir. Harsh, like you are kind of one of the chief architect of this project, and we keep kind of, bothering you for this project, right? So I would request you to kind of, call out 4 or 5 qualities. Like, we are trying to change the perception of Kolkata to outer world, right? And buildings like World Trade Center will contribute havocly in our overall effort, right? So what are 4 or 5 things you should, we should kind of convey to the outer world, you think? About World Trade Center.
Okay. Firstly, Shantanu, I don't think you bother me enough. I would be happy if your team and...
My team does, I know.
So, I think I'll take more than 4-5 words or 4-5 things, because I think all of us are so passionate about it. I would much rather take 4-5 minutes, with your kind permission,
Please.
to
Please go ahead.
tell about it. Shantanu, while we are waiting, can I ask you a counter question?
Me?
Yes. Given that you have been approaching so many, you've been stalwart in the entire real estate industry, you've seen a little bit of the vision of the World Trade Center, and how do you compare that to the other commercial towers or developments that are coming about?
So, honestly, Harsh, it's like every time I go to other cities and I meet clients, overall the experience of building itself is different. Like, once you step in, you don't have to kind of step out. Everything is available within striking distance, right? Unfortunately, like, in 2005, 2006, like, when the ecosystem was beginning to get built, that point of time, overall the thought process and the sentiment was different. There were a couple of buildings like, EcoSpace, then DLF, right? They had the right intent to kind of present such amenities or the, that kind of, what do you call, the impression, right? But with time, like everything fizzled out, correct? Now, World Trade Center, in 2026, our hope is rejuvenated in multiple fronts, including World Trade Center, because you are actually giving that international feelings, right? So it's comparable to any of the building which I get to see. So cheers.
Okay, thank you so much for your kind words. In fact, the entire vision has been to have it around DLF Cyber City. We have the embassy, tech villages, and all of those come in. So that's what's also been, they've been a part of the learning and research that we've done prior to actually having this developed and onboarded. So yeah, if we can have the presentation, please.
Offer sincere apology on
No,
behalf
no,
of
absolutely not.
Sambit.
In fact, I think the way you've described it, I wouldn't have been able to do justice to the presentation post that.
I will take that as compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. And wish you all the best. Chalo.
I would request Shantanu sir to first to give the memento to Harsh Binani sir. And also I would request a group photograph to be taken.